this is okay, what's up guys? Okay, this doesn't resonate for everyone, so guys, following the reading is only a guide. Okay, who knows what is best your life for. Hopefully if you feel the following reading is useful for you, don't forget guys, subscribe and like. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, this time I feel interested in reading a certain theme. Yes, this time the theme is about the weaknesses of someone or those who consider you as their enemy. Okay, let's see here. The identify of someone or people who consider you as their enemy. Sorry. Here are some of their weaknesses. Okay, let's see here guys. For those of you who feel resonant, okay? Once again, for those of you who feel resonant, if you don't feel resonate, you can skip this general reading where everyone has a choice or is free to choose whether to stay or leave it. That's up to you, okay? Let's see here. What are the weaknesses of him or those who consider you as their enemy? Without the weaknesses of him or those who consider you as their enemy. Yes, we need to know this guy so that we can act or take the right attitude. Over here, you can avoid the situation that might surely harm us, or we can prevent or anticipate things that we don't want to happen to us because of the action of him or those who are toxic. Okay, let's see here. They are four of cups. They are justice. Okay, they are they are four of cups, page of wands, the world, and the justice card, the hangman, the fool, five of wands, and seven of pentacles. Okay, that is five of wands. Okay, you see guys, five of wands. Okay, five of wands. That is the hangman also in this reading. Okay, so guys, the energy comes from the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio. There also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There also Earth sign, element Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Here strong energy come from Libra zodiac. Okay, so guys, let's see what are the weaknesses of him or those who consider you as their enemy. Okay, him or her. Okay, I feel it seems like there is someone or even a group people who are not half-hearted guys. There are also you who are being hated by a group of people guys. People are all in group, like surrounding you or playing in a gang like that guys. Maybe you are used it guys. You have experienced yourself if you were hated by a group or people or many people who dislike you. You know guys, you already think it's normal, right guys? Here see, you need to know that actually he has a weaknesses because people who hate you for the reason of people who don't like you usually have problems with themselves, especially problem with their own feelings. You know guys, I see a nice look by me guys. You become something or someone who must accept the emotional outbursts of the anger that's pent up in themselves, because here you are actually not wrong. You may have corrected yourself or sinned or even explored about yourself. Have you done something wrong to him or them? Or have you done something wrong? It turns out there is nothing when, because indeed he or they were who consider you as their enemy, as mostly because they have a heart disease. Yes, they have feelings of envy, jealousy towards you, or feel threatened by your presence in their environment or in the cycle. Yes, see, here what are their weaknesses of him or them who consider you as their enemy. There is for a cups where you hear, or they who consider you their enemy can stand rejection. Okay, guys, you see, Four of Cups can stand rejection. So if you reject him or them, whether it's the gift of the relation, like no cool, how could eyes their intention, or they want to play you their intention, through acting or through their play apple guys, pretending to be kind, pretending to give something, pretending to give something, offer help, but in fact they want to trap you. So if you ignore or even reject their wishes or their offer, it will really be very angry, guys, even weakening their self-confidence to feel that they are good or great, or weakening their ego so they feel worthless, guys, because what they want cannot always be fulfilled. You are here down to refuse, down to say no. It doesn't matter what your heart say, you are here to dare to refuse, dare to say no. So it doesn't matter what your heart say, because most people uncomfortable, guys. Just accept it because it's uncomfortable. He is my friend. He's part of this group. He's my neighbor. He is my best friend. It's uncomfortable if I don't say yes. Yes, it's like you guys, most people have a lot of discomfort. However, when you dare to stick up there to say to someone who makes an effort or wants something from you, but your heart feels reluctant or doesn't want it, if you dare to say no, that really makes him or her feel weak, because his wishes or her wishes can always be fulfilled according to, to their wishes like that. And then when the weaknesses of him or those who consider you as their enemy is just namely your firmness and the integrity that you have you as their enemy. It's just namely your firmness and the integrity that you have. If you still hold on to your principle, your life principle that say you are firm in determining your stance, and they will shrink and not dare to mess with you. They won't even dare to play with you. Right? Firmness is weaknesses for them or those who consider you their enemy. Because they or those who consider you their enemy have the potential to play with you if you are being pushy, or or if you don't have principle, a whole or something that you believe that birthday top right, you must have this principle when dealing with them or those who are toxic. Yes, they cannot steer you or control you as they will. That's yes, this firmness also weaken them or those who consider you their enemy? Yes, 0, say, because here you have dared to be firm with people who bad intention or goal towards you. And then here is the weaknesses, okay? Or those who consider you their enemy is 9 of wands. Yes. 9 of wands, where your self-confidence is a weaknesses for them, or those who consider you their enemy. Yes, if you are not confident or do not have self-confidence, especially if you don't know the direction of life, then it's easy for him or them to control you or they wish. But here, if you have self-confidence, you are sure of your own abilities, then he or they who consider you as their enemy will think twice about attacking you or doing something bad to you, because your self-confidence makes you have charisma or authority. So he or they who make you as their enemy will be afraid first, Yes, afraid or even shrinking you, guys. Yes, because you believe in yourself. Practice even though you have no support or no one supports. But you are able to support yourself, to stand with your own feet. Then makes him or those who consider you as their enemy become weak. Yes, guys, because your self-confidence is like powerful energy that backs you up, which make you stand tall. Until now, it's difficult to shake and even difficult to be overthrown of him or them. So the weaknesses of those who consider you their enemy lies in the world. Their weaknesses lies in access. When you start building boundaries or setting limits for those who consider you their enemy, it becomes difficult for them to access your life or your skin. This will limit their information about you. The less information they have about you, they tell the better code. Because the less information about you, they can draw a good picture. If they draw a good picture, they cannot do anything. Conversely, the more information they receive, the greater their potential to find gaps or weaknesses in that they can use as weapon to tasks you that seek us. Okay, it's important for you to set boundaries with toxic people. Okay, you cannot let your guard down, guys. Let your guard down even a little. These people will take opportunity or position themselves to attack you back, ghost. Because toxic people, those who consider you their enemy, are always stalking or monitoring you out. They're always curious about you and always trying to access your life to get useful information to bring you down. So don't let them easily to enter or exit your cycle or your world. Okay, and the form boundaries so they know where they stand. They cannot act or they easily come and go in your life. Well, that is okay. And next, where's the weaknesses of them? Those who consider you the enemy. 5 of wands. Okay, we have 5 of wands. They take your cardboard, the weapons, namely, when you ignore or don't get involved in the cheap dramas they put in front of you. They to provoke your emotion into getting involved in conflict with themselves, with the people around you, where they already prepare drama, or play where they plan to pitch you again, the third party, or with people around you, resulting in chaos that can have affect an idea, disrupting your life. The more reactive you are, the more responsive you are, the more you give it back, the happier they are, because they have successfully trapped you into their drama. But when you choose to ignore The cheaper drama that consider you their enemy, they start to weaken or start to run up the power you know. Run out of battery guys arise because their power is your action or your response. More you react, the more you give them power and energy to be able up to toxically, which is their toxic behavior will continue to grow. If you continue to respond, every drama they display, but on the other hand, when you ignore the triaply their toxic behavior. This is where they start to drop. And there, well, that's this guy. Okay, next we have the weaknesses of them or those who consider you their enemy. We have the pets of ones. Okay guys, we have the pets of ones. Your confidence name is one the weaknesses of them, those who consider you their enemy. If you able to stand your own, repent, need help, or rarely need help from others, then you are considered independent guys. You do not depend on anyone, especially them, so they feel useless. Yes, that weakens themselves, so their ego becomes fragile or silent guys, and makes them helpless. But the contrary, the more you depend on him or them, the more they become big-headed, more arrogant, more so arrogance, and more they feel have control over your life. So you need to be independent to be someone who independent. That makes him or those consider you as their enemy cannot act arbitrarily towards you. Cannot act arbitrarily towards you. More like that. Then here is the weakness of him or them consider you as their enemy is we have the hangman. Okay, maybe you're silent or often silent treatment guys, which is here. Okay, which is here you only focus on yourself. Thus they are not react. You tend to eat cook, the mother ignore. Sometimes you need to the kind of attitude, because not everything needs to be respond to, you know guys. There are times when become silence. Yes, do not easily react whatever happens in your life. Being able to stay calm, stay cool, and try not to act rashly. This is your winning point, and become weaknesses of him or those consider you as their enemy. They here will opportune, where your happiness is weakness for him or those who consider you as their enemy. It really cannot start seeing you happy, whether you happy in relationship, in happy romantic relationship or family relationship, friends, you know guys. There are relationships filled with harmony, romance that makes you or those closest to you appear harmonious and united. That makes him or those consider you as their enemy. Yes, because your happiness is misery and suffering for him or those who are toxic. Well, like that. And then here there we have as of pentacle guys. Okay, we have the As of Pentacle, where the weaknesses of him or those consider you as their enemy is material. Yes, I feel that he or they who consider you as an enemy is material. Yes, I feel that here they who consider you as their enemy have high states, where they are mostly materialistic, you know, calculation. So this everything from a material point of view. Well, that happens if you have a lot of material things. Or what happens if you are material very sufficient, even excessive, then can weaken him or them who consider you as their enemy, who consider you their enemy, who previously underestimate you, right? Yeah, they see you have money or have a lot of material things. or they change to respect you that quickly, right? Nice. Guys, because materialistic people always judge everything from a material side. See in you cove well that how so it turns out that material things also have function or useful, right? Guys, it can make him or them who consider you as their enemy because weak, helpless, not even become respectful, guys, because people who have material sufficiency cannot be estimated. We cannot deny that we who live in 3D world full of material things need something called material survive in this life. That's why material things are actually the weakness of those who consider you as their enemy, right? Here the weakness is right. Okay, that's it. Here, those consider you their enemy is positive energy, right? The more positive you have, the mixed up they are. Yeah, they have a lot of negative energy that make them feel confused or make them feel uneasy in living the life that they have seek antagonist positive people, because here those who are toxic already always want the positive energy of others, make themselves feel relief, okay, or make themselves feel little happy, you know guys. Yes, because they feel too much negative energy, so they become stuffy, okay, guys. They have a difficult breathing, as they saying goes, like they want to suck out other people positive energy so they feel relief, guys. And the energy really felt our energy is positive, we will be happy, joyful and joyful. It's different if someone has negative energy, then they are always annoyed, angry, sad, grieving, and discouraged, guys. Discouraged, okay? Yes, that's why they want to suck your positive energy so they can feel happy. Two guys dying, they even in negative way through toxic behavior. Okay? Kelakuan toxic maksudnya. Okay? That's why the more you sign. Okay, continue guys, sorry. Those consider you as their enemy, her sister, because they cannot stand seeing your life filled with various good things or positive energy that can make you sound like you happy. You always make sound like you happy. Where that is, guys. Okay, the reading for you this time. Let's see what's the message for you. The following. Okay, guys. The oracle for you. Let's see what's the message for you through the following oracle. What's the message from the universe from you?